How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be using the 42 card series legend Babe Ruth on the mound in this game of ranked seasons. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So if you didn't know, the legendary 88 overall 42 card series Babe Ruth actually has some hidden pitching attributes, and he's also a hidden diamond pitcher. He's very similar to the 85 overall Babe Ruth that we had in last year's game. With that said, we are using pinpoint pitching, and I'm going to try and use it throughout this game of ranked seasons here. As long as I'm able to locate this, Corbin Burns is difficult to use the pinpoint pitching method because he throws from the stretch almost each and every time, and I have a little bit more trouble throwing from the stretch with pinpoint pitching. I've been practicing it a little bit in custom practice on Legend. Here we throw a cutter right down the plate, and Griffey is sending the first no doubt home run of this gameplay. So with that said, here we're trying to throw the ball low in the zone. I tend to have early release on these pitches where I'm kind of aiming that right stick down after completing the rotation with the analog stick, going towards that little ball icon. I tend to be early on it, and that's when you're going to hang a lot of pitches. With that said, we are able to tie the game right back up, and then Kenny Lofton goes deep on a perfect no doubt home run. Definitely a great hit from the opponent. Also a terrible pitch from myself. I didn't even really get the ball icon towards that blue circle. But with that said, I went ahead and switched to analog, and through one pitch we give up a homer, and I'm going right back to pinpoint pitching. That was just not what I was looking for. But we're down by 2 runs. In order to use the 42 card series Babe Ruth, we're going to have to either be losing by 6 runs or winning by 6 runs in order to bring him in and actually use him. The game will not allow you to leave him in the game unless you have a 6-run lead or losing by 6 runs. It's a brand new 2020 rule, and I was talking a little bit about that in a few recent videos. With that said, here we have a tie game, 3-3. David Ortiz already has 2 homers. Here we have Jorge Posada with 2 outs in the pitcher spot up next, and he goes deep. So that is definitely a clutch home run. I was really trying to have a great at-bat that last time around. Now, if you notice here, I'm going with the cutter to the pitcher. I had a feeling that he was going to bunt, but I didn't really throw that cutter as much after giving up the home run to Griffey Jr. I wanted to try and get some confidence back on that pitch by throwing it to the pitcher for a strike. He ends up bunting. We get out of the inning unscathed. We didn't give up a run. Here we have Jackie Robinson with a base hit, and this card is incredible. If you get on base with Jackie Robinson, it's almost a guaranteed triple, where you can steal second and steal third. Here we have an opportunity to cash in a run with Mike Trout, so I'm not going to take third. But he ends up, I don't know what happened right there. Maybe he hit the controller up against his leg or up against his desk and ended up diving, hit the R2 button, and that's going to be a triple for Mike Trout. I will certainly take the parallel XP on that lazy fly ball. We have an opportunity to break the game open a little bit with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Chipper Jones a little bit late on that cutter inside, able to shoot it to the opposite field for an RBI. Now we have Ronald Acuna up, and Ronald Acuna has been incredible for me. One of my best all-around players in general, and he recently got an upgrade to a 94 overall. So here the opponent misses the ball in left field. We're able to get to second. No need to risk it trying to go to third base with 2 outs, and David Ortiz coming up. He's already has a couple homers, and now he rips a double into the gap. If the opponent had a much higher arm strength in center field, then I don't think I'm able to expend that to second base. But anyway, we're going with John Franco off the bench in relief here facing Griffey. We get the double play, and are able to at least get 2 outs right there and try and minimize without giving up a run. If we give up 1, that's all right. We have a 4-run lead. With that said, we were able to get the strikeout. Here he goes to Houston Street. We're going with the contact swing. Houston Street is the PCI eliminator. He has 125 hits per 9. He doesn't throw the hardest, but he's definitely effective because you have to be very precise with your PCI placement. Anyway, we're only up by 4 runs right here. We need to go to Babe Ruth in order for an opportunity to use him, right? If I go to him right now and I'm able to score 2 more runs or hit a home run right here with him, then we will be able to use him on the mound, right? You have to actually have a 6-run lead when it gives you the option, right? You have a position player on the mound. you have to have a 6-run lead in order to back out of that screen. It makes you take out your pitcher or your position player unless you have a 6-run lead. So here we have Mike Trout up, going with the contact swing. We need this 57 speed to get in there, and he certainly does. So now we can use this hidden diamond Babe Ruth on the mound. As long as I don't give up a lot of runs with them, I should be able to use him for a couple of innings. Okay, so as you can see, it said, take out your pitcher. We're going to hit circle or B in that situation. And now we have Babe Ruth on the mound. He's swinging his arm around in a circle. We're going with the fastball to Shohei Ohtani, and we get the punch out. I noticed that this card has some pretty good stamina. I mean, I think you're able to use these two-way players like Shohei Ohtani, Babe Ruth, Jared Walsh, and whatnot. I think you're able to use these cards for a couple of innings. They come into the game with full stamina, even though they didn't warm up. And I think that this is really cool. I think this is a great feature in MLB The Show. With that said, we were able to pitch out of the inning. And here we have Byron Broxton, Keon Broxton's brother. And listen to the announcer. Swung on by Broxton, and that's hit to deep left field. That's going to be a home run and insurance runs for Babe Ruth to continue pitching in this game. We are able to extend it to a 7-run lead, and this opponent was certainly able to hit the ball, right? I mean, he's going to be able to score some runs, so that run of insurance is great. It gave me that menu each and every inning that I'm using him, right? Top of the 8th, it said, you have a position player on the mound, take him out. So I'm thinking you have to maintain a 6-run lead in order to use these pitchers for more than one inning. With that said, in the last video when I did this with Shohei Ohtani, I only pitched 1 inning because I got a blue screen error message. Right before this game, I was able to delete about half of my games from my extended hard drive, and hopefully that will clear up some space for me to be able to finish games of ranked seasons. I have no idea how that works necessarily, but so far we're in the top of the 9th, down to the last out, and it is working. I will certainly take it. If I knew that all I had to do was just delete a bunch of gigabytes worth of data off of my hard drive and I would be able to play these games of ranked seasons all the way through, I would have done that April 14th before the game came out on April 15th, 9 p.m. my time. With that said, we were able to close this game out and get the save with Babe Ruth. He was able to pitch 3 innings in that last one, and I will certainly take it. I mean, save the bullpen. We're going to go ahead and hop into an event gameplay. This is the Silver Slugger event. Only silver players are allowed. Here we have Anthony Santander going deep on a slider inside, and Alejandro Kirk going deep on a slider up and inside. Off the foul pole, Kevin God's favorite catcher, potentially, and he is launching that one for a home run. We're facing this Jake Diekman silver card, usually playing down on Inside Edge recently. I used the gold card on my ranked seasons team. Frank Thomas is going deep against him, and that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to include some highlights at the end there. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.